Hello everyone. Hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to discuss a topic of class 11th Physical Education Unit 2nd Olympic Value Education, and the topic is International Olympic Committee and Indian Olympic Association, that is IOC and IOA. So let's start our topic with International Olympic Committee IOC. The International Olympic Committee (IOC) is the governing body of the modern Olympic Games. It is committed to support and promote participation in sports throughout the world. The International Olympic Committee has its headquarters in Lausanne, Switzerland. It was created by Pierre-Veronique Coubertin on 23rd June 1894. Greg Demetrios Vikelas was its first president. Its membership consists of 105 active members and 32 honorary members. The IOC organizes the modern Olympic Games held in summer and winter every 4 years. The first Summer Olympic Games by the International Committee were held in Athens, Greece in 1896, whereas the first Winter Olympic Games were held in Chamonix, France in 1924. Until 1992, both Summer and Winter Olympic Games were held in the same year. After that, the IOC changed the Winter Olympic Games to the even years between Summer Games to help space the planning of the two events 2 years apart from one another. Since 2010, the IOC has started to organize the Summer and Winter Olympics. Youth, the first Summer Youth Olympics were held in Singapore in 2010, whereas the first Winter Youth Olympics were held in Innsbruck in 2012. So now come to the members of the committee, that is IOC, the members of the IOC. The IOC consists of members from the various countries, which constitutes presidents, vice president, executive board and secretary general. The descriptions of these members is follows. The first one is president. The president of IOC is elected by its members. The president is elected for a term of 8 years. After the expiry of his term, she can be re-elected. The current IOC president is Thomas Bach. Vice President. In the IOC, 4 vice presidents are elected. These officials are also elected by members of the committee. They are elected for a term of 4 years. They can be reappointed if members of the committee desires so. Now to come to the executive board. The IOC executive board consists of the president, 4 vice presidents and 10 other members. All the members of the IOC executive board are elected by the IOC session in a secret ballot by a majority of vote cast. The IOC executive board assumes the general overall responsibility for the administration of the IOC and the management of its affairs. Now come to the main functions of the IOC. The IOC performs a number of functions which are described below. Okay, the place where the Olympics will be organized is decided by this committee. The right to decide the days on which the games will be held also rests with this committee. For conducting the competition and general programs for the Olympics, fundamentals, rules and regulations are set by this committee. It also encourages and supports the promotion of ethics in sports as well as education of youth through sports. It also ensures the regular conduct of the Olympic Games. It takes action in order to strengthen the unity and to protect the independence of the Olympic movement. It also acts against any form of discrimination affecting the Olympic movement. It encourages the support, the promotion of women in sports at all levels. It leads the fight against doping in sports. It encourages the development of sports for all. It opposes any political or commercial abuse of sports and athletes. So this is all about the IOC, Indian or International Olympic Committee. Now come to our next topic, that is Indian Olympic Association, IOA. Okay, let's start our topic. Indian Olympic Association IOA was established in 1927. Sir Dorabji Jamshedji Tata and Dr. Noren became the founder, president and secretary general respectively of Indian Olympic Association. IOA is affiliated to the IOC. Sir Dorabji Tata was also elected the first IOC member in India. In 1928, Sir Dorabji Jamshedji Tata was also oh, sorry. In 1928, Sir Dorabji Jamshedji Tata resigned from the post of president of IOA. After that, Maharaja Bhupinder Singh became the president of IOA. In the Olympic Games of 1928, which were held in Amsterdam, the Indian hockey team was sent to the Olympics. The Indian hockey team, which participated first time in Olympic Games, won a gold medal. The election of the office bearer of the IOA is held after every 4 years. The council consists of various members like president, 9 vice president, 6 joint secretaries, 1 secretary general, 1 honorary member, treasurer, 7 representatives of State Olympics Association and 12 representatives of National Sports Federation or associations. Now come to the objectives of Indian Olympic Association. Objectives of IOA. The objectives of IOA are mentioned below. The first one is development and promotion of the Olympic movement, enforcement of all rules and regulations of the IOC and IOA, to be the officials organization in complete form and responsible for all the matters related to Olympic events, promotion and encouragement of the physical, moral and cultural education of the young people of the nation so that their character can be developed, admitting the membership of the State Olympic Association and National Sports Federation, for which submission of their annual reports and audited statement of accounts is necessary. These documents should be deposited to the IOA for information. Okay, to undertake with assistance of National Sports Federation the financial management, transportation, maintenance and welfare of teams from India taking part in the Olympic Games and other games which are organized under the patronage of IOC. Next one is to take disciplinary actions against any federation for misbehavior or any other undesirable activity bringing discredit to the country. In cooperation with the National Sports Federation, associations organize and control selection, training, coaching of the teams that will represent India. And the last one is to enforce the defend to enforce and defend the exclusive rights of the association to use the Olympic flag and Olympic insignia. So this is all about the International Olympic Committee and Indian Olympic Association. Okay, so this is that's it for the today's session. We'll meet in the next session. Till then, take care, study hard. Thank you.